Oh, yeah.
Jump back in time and turn up the nostalgia as we dance through the decades with you, Adelaide. It's Fresh 92.7's Windback Party on Fresh 92.7.
Yes, he's been around the Fresh scene for years and isn't at risk of slowing down. He's been making your Friday nights memorable with your unity over the years, showing off the best in trance and progressive, and now taking the wine backstage. He's the man with plenty of sick beats to spread, and he also does a great dolphin impression. It's Contagious! Contagious, how are you?
Good, fellas. Love me the dolphin.
For those who don't know you, I feel like it'll just be boggling people's brains if we don't talk about it. What is the story behind the dolphin?
Ever since I started at Fresh 92.7, which was, back in 2005, 2006, it was the insomnia shift. And for those of you that don't know, that was like the late night shift. So we used to get there at midnight and stick around to about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Jeez.
So to keep ourselves entertained and awake, we would just utilise the soundboard at the station. So there were random like turkey slaps, fart noises, but we just landed on the dolphin.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the dolphin's been going ever since 2005.
Earlier last week, I don't know how I did it, but I pressed a button and all those sound effects came up. We played them out on air. The turkey slap in particular was something it wasn't what I was expecting, that's for sure.
Well, it's not a shout out, it's a slap out.
Yeah. I just...
that noise.
It just wasn't on my radar that we tapped into Contagious's
2005 button bar.
Perverted sound effect catalogue.
It's the only reason it still exists, fellas.
I mean, geez, that is winding back the clock. Contagious, you yourself are no stranger to a Fresh Windback Party. Is there a certain era that you love to tap into? Are we going to be looking at that 2005 sort of time? We're going earlier.
Probably around that time, if not earlier. Like, I started listening to Fresh back when it started, back in 1998. So I'll be getting tunes from that era, from the early 2000s. I think that early 2000s era is peak electronic music.
Absolutely.
You know, French disco house, Armada Van Helden, like so many different artists that we can just drop. All of those tracks, people just froth it, and I froth playing them.
You're just a man of the froth.
Well, I listen to you boys on a Friday when you have your knockoff frothies, and it just gets me going.
That's how you get through the show. Have to have a few beers at least to enjoy it.
Exactly.
Contagious. I mean, like you said, you've been a fan of Fresh for a long time, since it started. Can you describe to our listeners who might not have been to a Windback Party what to expect?
Look, generally, it's a mixed crowd too. So you got a lot of people who are now 18, early 20s that have been brought up listening to Fresh because their parents used to crank it or they crank it in the car. And then you've got the old Freshies as well that have been listening in from day dot like myself. So it's a mixed crowd in terms of demographic and age group. So everyone's welcome. I just feel like it's a very inclusive crowd, like, young and old. It's a bit like talking about your generation. There's every generation in one room.
Are you telling me Sean McAuliffe's going to be there?
He's been dropped anyway. He's dropped. He's not on that show anymore. No one cares about the baby boomers, apparently.
Contagious, speaking of all the different, people that are going to be there on the night, it makes you think about all the different sort of dance moves we might see on the night. Some of the older rave heads might be pulling out the worm or the robot or the sprinkler. The young people might be doing TikTok dances. What is your dance move, your favourite dance move you want to see on the night in the mosh?
In the mosh, if there was more room in the mosh, see, look, I'm going back to the early raves here in Adelaide when they used to wear the fat pants. You remember the massive fat pants or the gaiters, right? And they used to carry a white powder in their pockets. And I'm talking about talcum powder. And they would, get the talcum powder on the floor so they could do, the Melbourne Shuffle.
Right. There you go.
I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of that.
Hey, Contagious, before we let you go, we want to play a little bit of a game with you.
Lovely.
All right, so it's going off your name, Contagious. We're going to play out 3 different songs, and we just want you to know if they're contagious enough or not to maybe get a spin on the night. A little bit off-brand from Fresh music, but maybe they'll get a spin if they're contagious enough. Are you ready?
Off-brand. All right, I'm ready.
First one, Nicki Minaj, Starships.
Starships were meant to fly.
Is that contagious?
Oh, look, yeah, I love me a bit of Nicki Minaj. I like the rapping part in it, so maybe.
Yeah,
That's potential.
absolutely.
Let me hear the others.
Shaggy, It Wasn't Me.
Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both caught making love.
What are we thinking? Contagious enough?
I think it is contagious enough. It's almost got the same tempo as the D&B track, so, could work. Plus, I went to a school disco and did one of my first dances with a girl with that song, so, yeah.
Good memories. Sentimental Shaggy.
Contagious. I feel like this one's already contagious enough. You mentioned it already, Lady Mojo.
Oh,
This one's definitely getting a spin on the night, isn't it?
yes. No one can see me, but my left hand is fist pumping, ladies and gentlemen. It is fist pumping.
Contagious, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Go check him out at the Windback Party, Friday, October 10th at Zhivagos. Grab your tickets now from fresh927.com.au, or you can head to Eventbrite. Contagious, it's a pleasure as always, mate. We can't wait to see you on the night.
Can't wait to see you couple of dolphins there, mate.
Cheers.